Peace, love, and blessings, everyone. This is the Galactic Hermit once again. Um, I would like to, highly recommend this channel. This gentleman's his YouTube channel is called Nick Thomas TV, if I'm correct. Nick Thomas TV. He's been predicting a lot of earthquakes and such, and all of his topics are very interesting, and some of the information I really do it does resonate with me pretty good. Only thing I probably possibly disagree about, the Anunnaki created us, created our bodies and such. I disagree, and I agree that I agree to the point where they did tamper with us, and they did breed with some of the women. They did some like artificial insemination stuff like they do now with the test tube thing. I don't think we directly came from them. Some of us incarnated from them, reincarnated, and I think some of the hierarchy, like the 1%, have definitely incarnated from the Anunnaki. And the Anunnaki are, and someone had mentioned that the Anunnaki is like saying you're American or you're Earthling. I think there was different races of Anunnaki. There was some that looked like the reptilians, the Anahazis, that look like cat people, cat beings, like in the movie Avatar. Some of them were malevolent, and some of them were pretty, I wouldn't say really bad. It wasn't bad and it wasn't good. They just saw that as for an agenda. Some of them were fallen angels. Some of them were disconnected with Source, God. There was all sorts of them. And just like us as humans, we're hybrids. We're also a mixture of everything. And I believe that's what we are, a mixture of everything. We're pretty unique. I don't like to use the word special, but we're very unique beings because we're a mixture of a lot of creations. And there's another gentleman I recommend, Christos Avatar. Christos Avatar. I really love his channel. I highly recommend you all taking a look at his channel as well. And Teal Swan, that young lady, she's brilliant. I think she's great. And Ralph Smart, I recommend his channel. He's very optimistic, and I definitely believe that he's put here for a reason to help everybody raise their vibrations. And also, I highly recommend another young lady. I can't just slip my mind right now, but the young lady is brilliant. Miss Andola, I think her name is Andola. I think she's based in Austin, Texas. Andiola. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Brilliant lady. When I was coming strongly on my spiritual journey, it really resonate, really connect me more with Andola. Fleur Byrne, I think I pronounced it correct, and B-Dell, 1013, I believe. But I'll be more precise that when I return back to y'all. And I'd like to thank all the subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate your time and watching what I have to say and what I'm doing, my projects. And there's more projects that's coming that I'm very excited about. I'm not gonna let these times that everybody says the end of times, end of days. I don't believe in all that. I believe this is a new period that's coming, and I do believe the reason for this is that the planet is changing and has to change. Things has to change. This planet is cleansing itself. It's getting rid of all this negative energy and all these parasites that's on the planet, including some of us. Some of us has to return to where we come from, and this is for the whole collective. This is for the whole, not just for the planet, for people, just for the whole collective, for the universe. And everybody's always talking about extraterrestrials and UFOs and all this, but there's other dimensional beings that's been here, and we can't see them. And matter of fact, there's the few that's behind my mother's house. the areas I had told you all about. I'm not sure if y'all into phase, and I believe they are pretty much the same, phase and fairies. They do exist, but on another realm, but pretty shortly we possibly see them in the future. And also they're saying dragons. Some people have mentioned dragons of other dimensional creatures as well. So I can't wait. This is, like I say, this is like others been saying as well. This has been a wonderful time to be alive, to see all this happen. And I mentioned a young lady I spoke with, TJ Maxx store. She told me about collecting water filters, straw. If you all could see any water filter that's really good, or order some straw water filters, I highly suggest it. Please invest in water filters, any type of water filters, because once these earthquakes hit next year, or whenever they're going to come, to just win. Water filters is going to be very important to use, because some of the infrastructure is going to be damaged if the Madrid fault line erupts and shatter the new Madrid fault line. If it shatters some of the, mainly Tennessee people in Tennessee, it's gonna hit big from what I've heard from Nick Thomas TV, and other parts like Virginia and other parts of New Mexico, Missouri, even Mississippi is going to affect Mississippi, because the Mississippi River is also splitting. Mississippi River, so that's a big one there. So it's just being prepared, and that's the key. Just being prepared, but we don't know when. So it's best to prepare now to start stocking up whatever you need. It's going to cover your livelihood, so that you need, not what you want, but what you need. So time will tell. This is all about to come to fruition, but it's best to be prepared in anything. And also, I'm taking heed, also taking some money out of the bank instead of just leaving it all in the bank. Just take a little cash out as much as I can and leave a little bit in the bank. And I'm no longer with a bank. I'm with a credit union. So I think I've been doing some research. So I highly recommend you all to leave the regular banks, especially Bank of America. Please leave them. Wells Fargo. Go to credit unions. I highly suggest credit unions. Okay, everyone. Speak to you again. Peace and blessings, everyone. Y'all stay safe and stay positive. I'm out.